All right, ready to dive into the world of online business?
Oh, absolutely. Let's do it.
Today we're exploring the incredible opportunities out there in e-commerce
Yeah,
and getting some serious inspiration from a great resource, 101 Internet Businesses You Can Start From Home.
sounds good.
So what really strikes me is how much the Internet has just completely changed the game for businesses.
You're telling me, right? It's amazing. We've got, what, over a billion people online globally?
Mind-boggling.
Many of them with access at home, actively engaging in e-commerce.
It's not just a fad anymore. It's like the whole landscape is shifting.
It really
And the
is.
best part,
Yeah,
this impacts everyone, not just these giant corporations.
absolutely.
Reduced costs, global reach, huge for
For
entrepreneurs.
sure.
And you know what? With all the security improvements and new tech, people are way more comfortable buying stuff online.
That's key. If people don't trust it, it doesn't matter how good your idea is.
Exactly. So understanding what those customers want, that's absolutely essential.
No doubt about it.
Convenience.
Just stability, all of that. I mean, imagine trying to run an online business without a secure way to accept payments.
It would be a disaster.
It would be a non-starter.
Okay, so if you've got this killer idea for an online business,
Right.
where do you even begin? What are the essentials?
Okay, well, first things first. How deep are you diving into e-commerce?
I like that. How deep are you diving?
Yeah, like, are you just sharing info online like a consultant or a coach?
Mm-hmm.
Or are you thinking downloadable products, ebooks, software, that kind of thing?
Right, right.
Or maybe you're picturing a full-blown online storefront selling physical goods.
So different levels of online business, each with its own, set of needs?
Exactly. And speaking of storefronts,
Yeah, let's talk about those. If someone's dreaming of opening up shop online, what are their options for actually building that storefront?
all right, so you've basically got three main paths you can take. The ASP model,
Okay.
software packages,
Mm-hmm.
and then, of course, there's developing your own storefront from scratch.
All right, so break those down for me.
Sure. The ASP model, it's kind of like renting your storefront online,
Interesting.
cheaper, and it's great if you're not, a tech whiz.
That makes sense.
Software packages, those give you a bit more control, but they might require some technical know-how.
So a bit more hands-on.
Exactly. And then, well, building your own, that's like ultimate flexibility. But you really need the technical expertise.
A whole different ballgame.
It is.
Okay, so let's say you've got your storefront set up, looking all snazzy.
Right.
Now, how do you handle the actual money part, the online payments? That's a big deal.
Couldn't agree more. That's the heart of e-commerce, right? And accepting those online payments, it's a win-win, I think.
I see what you mean.
It's convenient for the customer. They can buy whenever, wherever. And for businesses, it streamlines everything.
Makes sense.
Less manual processing, it looks more professional, and you know what? It can actually lead to more sales. Think impulse buys.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So how do you actually set this up? What does someone need to know to start accepting payments online?
You're gonna need what's called an internet merchant account.
Tell me more about that.
Think of it like a special bank account specifically for online transactions, you're processing credit cards, that kind of thing.
Interesting.
You'll apply through a financial institution.
A bank, you mean?
Yeah, a bank or credit union. And they're going to look at a few things.
Like what?
Your credit history, what kind of business you're running, how you're planning to handle the payments.
So they're making sure everything's on the up and up.
Exactly. And of course, there can be fees involved.
Ah, the fees. Always the fees. What kind of fees?
Usually discount rates, transaction fees. It's how the banks and payment processors make their money.
Just the cost of doing business online, right?
It is.
All right, so we've laid the groundwork. We know the different levels of e-commerce, how to build a storefront, handle those payments, all that good stuff.
Right, the essentials.
But now let's get to the fun part, the actual business ideas.
The ideas are what it's all about, right?
Exactly. And, this book, 101 Internet Businesses You Can Start From Home,
Oh, yeah.
it really highlights just how many different online business models are out there.
It's amazing, the variety.
We've talked about selling downloadable stuff, physical goods, but there's so much more to explore.
Oh, absolutely.
So hit me with some of those more innovative ideas. What are some of those unique opportunities people might not immediately think of?
Okay, well, niche e-commerce stores are a great example. The internet lets you really connect with a specific audience, no matter how niche your product or service is.
I see what you mean.
Like, think about an online store just for art supplies.
Okay.
Or maybe a platform selling rare books or vintage records.
Really catering to a passionate group of people.
Exactly. You're serving a community with very specific needs.
Right. The internet lets you tap into these markets that might be tough to reach otherwise.
Exactly. It opens up a whole new world.
What are some other examples?
Well, think about association management. Lots of organizations out there, they need help with the administrative side of things, but they maybe can't afford a full-time staff.
That makes sense.
An online business could step in and offer those services.
Yeah, interesting.
Membership management, event planning, all of that.
So it's about finding those niches that are Maybe a little underserved and providing solutions online.
Exactly, filling those gaps.
What else?
Well, online options are still a great model. You could specialize in a particular category.
Like what?
Vintage clothing, rare collectibles. You create a dedicated marketplace for buyers and sellers.
The key is to stand out, right?
Yeah,
With so much out there online, focusing on a niche helps you differentiate yourself.
for sure.
Now, what about service-based businesses? Those seem to be huge online,
Oh, they are booming. You could offer anything from auto advice,
like helping people figure out what's wrong with their car.
exactly, to like professional business plan writing services. You take the skills you already have offline and offer them to a global audience. The potential is incredible.
Okay, now you're getting me thinking. It's all about taking that expertise and making it a valuable service online.
Right.
What about some more, I don't know, creative examples?
Okay. How about a cartoon or joke writing service?
Like for what?
Websites need content, greeting card companies, corporate presentations. People always need fresh material.
That's true.
Or you could tap into the demand for commercial cleaning services.
Okay.
Create a platform connecting businesses with reputable cleaning companies in their area.
So bridging the gap between the service providers and the customers, making it easier to connect online.
Exactly. Streamlining things.
What about something, I don't know, a little more unique?
Let me think. Okay, how about a concierge service, but specifically for business travelers?
Ooh, I like that.
You could arrange airport pickups, hotel bookings, give them recommendations for restaurants, entertainment, all tailored to their needs.
Wow, so making business travel less stressful, more enjoyable? That's a great niche.
Right.
What else?
Coupon sites are always popular. You could aggregate coupons for local businesses, save consumers money, drive traffic to those businesses. It's a win-win.
For sure.
Or, if you're into crafts, setting up an online craft store to showcase handmade goods could be a great option.
Jewelry, pottery, all that.
Yeah, the possibilities are endless.
So many different ways to build a successful business online. It's incredible.
It really is.
Connecting people with services, offering unique products, using your existing skills.
Right.
It's all about finding that niche and filling a need in the market.
Absolutely. And we can't forget about the power of content creation.
Oh, right. Content is king, they say.
Exactly. Creating and selling ebooks, developing online courses and seminars, even running a subscription-based e-zine with industry insights.
So many options.
These are all great models that leverage that power of content.
I love it. What about some other models that focus on connecting people and businesses?
Online employment agencies are a good one. Streamline the whole hiring process, connect job seekers with employers. Or you could offer online event planning services.
Handle everything from finding the venue to the catering, the entertainment.
Yeah, take the stress out of event planning. Offer a one-stop solution.
So convenient.
Right.
It's all about making things easier, more efficient, finding a job, planning an event, even creating a gift registry for a special occasion.
Oh, yeah. Gift registry websites are a great example. People can create and share wish lists for weddings, baby showers, all kinds of things.
Love it.
And with podcasting becoming so popular,
Yeah, it's huge.
podcast directories are in high demand. Imagine creating a platform that organizes podcasts by category.
Make it easier for people to find new shows.
Exactly, and stay up to date on their favorites.
It's all about providing that value to a specific audience.
Couldn't agree more.
What about some examples of businesses that really use technology to offer unique services?
Search engine optimization services are essential these days.
Yeah, everyone wants to be at the top of those search results.
Right. You could help businesses improve their website rankings, drive more traffic to them.
So important.
Or you could think about creating a software download site.
Provide a platform for developers to share their program.
Exactly. And generate revenue. A win-win for everyone.
Love that. What else comes to mind?
Web radio stations are a cool example. The internet has really opened things up for radio broadcasting.
No more geographical limitations.
Right. Listeners have so many more choices now. You could create a station focused on a specific genre of music.
News, talk radio.
Yeah, all of that. So many possibilities.
Wow, we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
Niche stores, service businesses, content creation, platforms connecting people and businesses.
Don't forget technology.
Oh, right. Businesses leveraging technology. It's amazing to see just how many different online business models are out there.
It is. It can be a little overwhelming, though.
I bet. With so many options, where do you even begin? What are some key things to consider when you're choosing an online business idea?
Okay, well, first and foremost, passion is key. You've got to choose something you're genuinely excited about.
Something you're interested in?
Yeah, and something that aligns with your skills. Running a business takes a lot of hard work.
For sure.
And passion is what keeps you going when things get tough.
Because if you don't love it, it's going to be hard to stay motivated when those challenges inevitably come up.
Exactly. You got to believe in what you're doing.
What are some other factors to consider?
Well, think about your skills and resources. What expertise do you already have that you can use?
Hmm.
Are you comfortable with the technical side of running an e-commerce business?
That's a good point.
And do you have the financial resources to get started?
Right, the practical considerations.
Exactly.
And what about market demand? You've got to make sure people actually want what you're selling.
Oh, absolutely. Thorough market research is essential.
So important.
You need to understand your target customer, their needs, what problems they're facing.
Hmm.
And you got to look at the competition. What are they doing? How can you offer something unique?
Okay, so we've talked passion, skills, resources,
Market demand.
market demand, all crucial. Let's say you've checked all those boxes.
Right.
You're ready to move forward with this online business idea.
Mm-hmm.
What are the next steps?
Well, you absolutely need a solid business
The
plan.
roadmap.
Yeah, think of it as your roadmap. It outlines your goals, your strategies, financial projections, your marketing plan,
Keeps you focused, organized.
especially in those early stages. And it's also important if you're going to need funding.
Makes sense. What else?
Don't be afraid to start small
Okay.
and scale up gradually. You don't need to have every single thing figured out on day one.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about taking those first steps.
Learning as you go.
Learning, adapting, growing your business over time.
I love that. Embrace the journey
It's a journey for sure.
and be ready to change course if you need to. Now, the internet changes so fast.
Oh, yeah.
How do you stay ahead of the curve? How do you keep up with everything?
Continuous learning is key.
Always be learning.
Always be learning, absolutely. Stay on top of the latest trends, new technologies, marketing strategies.
How do you do that?
Read industry blogs, attend webinars, network with other entrepreneurs.
Talk to people.
Yeah. Never stop learning and growing.
Okay. Wow, we have covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
From just the explosion of e-commerce
Mm-hmm.
to the nitty-gritty of actually setting up shop online to this incredible tour of business ideas.
So many ideas.
But before we wrap up, I want to touch on a few more unique opportunities we haven't mentioned yet.
Okay.
What about for people who love working with language?
Oh, transcript and translation services are booming right now.
Yeah, make sure.
With all this online content, podcasts, webinars, videos.
People need those transcripts.
They need accurate transcripts. And as businesses go global, translation services become essential to reach a wider audience.
Breaking down those language barriers.
Exactly, making information accessible.
Love that. What about something for the travel enthusiasts out there?
Becoming an online travel consultant is a great option.
Okay.
You could help people plan their dream vacations, offer personalized recommendations, handle all the logistics.
It's like having your own personal travel agent, but online.
Right.
What about for those with a creative side?
T-shirt printing is always popular.
Classic.
You could set up an online store where people can design their own custom shirts.
Events, businesses, personal stuff.
Yeah, all kinds of things. Or you could tap into the need for online tutoring.
Oh, that's huge.
It is connecting students with qualified tutors in all sorts of subjects.
The internet's really changed the education game.
It has, in so many ways.
Now, for those who are tech savvy and care about the environment,
Okay.
what about buying, refurbishing, and selling used computers and electronics?
I love that idea. Promote sustainability, offer affordable tech solutions.
It's a win-win.
It is.
And for the super organized folks who love helping others, what about virtual assistant services?
Oh, great idea.
You could handle all kinds of tasks for people,
Scheduling, email management, presentations, graphic design.
all from home.
Yeah, it's all about using your skills and finding a niche that works for you.
That's the key.
And remember, this is just a glimpse into the world of online business.
Just scratching the surface.
The internet's constantly changing, creating new opportunities every day.
It's amazing.
It really is.
This deep dive has been, I don't know, a whirlwind of inspiration.
It has been fun.
We've explored so many ideas.
From niche services to global marketplaces.
From using what you already know
To learning completely new skills.
to incredible.
And it all starts with an idea.
That's Spark.
The internet has given anyone with a computer and an internet connection the power to be an entrepreneur.
So true.
So if you're feeling inspired, don't wait. Take that first step, do your research, make a plan, and just go for it.
Embrace the journey.
Embrace the journey, exactly.
We hope this deep dive has sparked your curiosity and maybe even, I don't know, ignited your entrepreneurial spirit.
I am so.
Remember, the internet is your oyster. The possibilities are truly endless.
They are.